には帰らなくちゃこんなときめくのはなぜだろう仕事と恋とは別でしょクールにでも夜が恋は焦らずに焦らせるの悟られないで思われがる恋のワンステップ踏み出してよさ切れないよこの想い恋のキューピッド忘れちゃう恋は焦らず恋は焦らずテラタタテラタタテラテラタバッグの中スマホリーフ持っててくを秘めて行こうか12日には帰らなくちゃこんなときめくのはなぜだろう仕事と恋とは別でしょクールにでも夜が恋は焦らずに焦らせるの悟られないで思われがる恋のワンステップ踏み出してよさ切れないよこの想い恋のキューピッド忘れちゃう恋は焦らず恋は焦らずテラタタテラタタテラテラタ Hello employees! How are you all doing? I am not muted! Nice. For a second I was like, am I muted? I don't trust myself. We're good. Hold on. I was a little low though, that was weird. Fly up a little higher, I think. I guess when I sat down, it went lower. Which I should have anticipated. Hi, Anka! I read earlier that you're gonna be lurking for the Lewds. Understandable. I can't promise any though today. Sometimes the game does, sometimes it doesn't. We'll just have to stay tuned and find out. Hello! And Rapture Queen, hello! Oh my god, so many people today. Don't think you're capable of thinking of Obake and Lewd in the same sentence. I appreciate. See, I am say-so. Some of you don't believe me. But I am say-so. I am say-so. Always. Never not been say-so in my life. Never. No. You're seeing our DMs? Okay. But you can't prove that it wasn't just you sending me stuff. In which case, I am still innocent. Aaron 3 thank you so much! Thank you so much for 3 months! Nah, you just have strong kid sister vibes. Well, I mean, sometimes you'd be surprised what your kid sisters are probably into. And if that's your comment on an Otome stream, you're welcome. I'm about to show you how weird your kid sisters actually are. I'm sure at least some of them are into this shit. At least. Hold on, why are the avatars? Everything's all weird today. Everything's all fucky-wucky. Hold on. Acha. There. There we go. That's more like it. Okay.
before we get started though, there's one thing I want to show you guys really, really quickly before I forget. There were oh my god, there were two Otome games announced at Anime Expo. And they're actually two of the ones that I wanted more than anything. So I have to show you the trailers. I have to. Hold on, let me get them ready. There's actually a number. I'm gonna show you 3 of them. Show you this one first. I'll show you the opening because I feel like that's probably a better way to show it off than the trailer. So this one is Shu. I don't know if it's Vtuber or if it's like I think it's Italian maybe, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Shu and no Vtuber, I think. Error Salvation. This is one of the most gorgeous looking Otome games I have ever seen. And all of a sudden, it's getting localized. I screamed so fucking hard. You'll understand. You'll understand. Let me get the video ready and you will understand. It's very beautiful. Hold on. Oscar Maniac, hello! And Woody, hello! And Kyle! And Alan, a bunch of people coming in. And Demo! Pam's Valley Girl voice is back. Okay, I guess it comes and goes. I don't know. I have certain energy at certain times. I don't know how to predict what energy is gonna explode out of my brain. Just whatever one does. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let me get it ready. Apparently, screaming about this localization brings the Valley Girl back. I don't know. Hold on. I gotta get it so you guys can see and hear it. It's by Otomate, and it looks like it's gonna be a much darker Otome than a lot of the stuff they localize. They do have some dark ones, but this one looks like it's going to be much darker, and I am pretty excited. Okay. Let me get it so you can hear. And here we go. Eh. The music alone has me sold on this one. Joey, I saw! I'm gonna pause for 1 second. I was really excited. I saw shortly before stream that Lulu's new highlights video. I was actually the thumbnail for it, and I literally choked on my tea. I was so surprised. I was like, whoa. I was so surprised, and it really made my day. It made me really happy that they thought it was worth featuring in the thumbnail, I guess. So I'm really happy about that. I actually was gonna raid that on YouTube after this, so I'll send you guys to the highlights because I'm really excited. I'll send a raid to that at the end of the stream. Actually, no, I'll send it at the end of the Final Fantasy one. If you guys don't mean, if you don't mind, just because I was gonna raid my other waiting room for now, but I'll send that one to raid it. Because I want to make sure as many people as possible can find the highlights, because I want to give back to it. I'm really grateful for that. But yeah. Anyway, let's get back to this trailer. I'm going to restart it. You can't miss these vibes. I want to learn this song so bad. This is the type of stuff, if I ever sang a song for a game, I would want to sing something like this. Oh, the beautiful aesthetic of this fucking game. I'm gonna go to metal! No apologies needed. Anyway, what I really like about this game as well is that the art style looks like paintings. Everyone looks like they're just like oil paintings or something. It's gorgeous. It's literally one of the most gorgeous games I've ever seen, and she kind of reminds me of Saber. And the song is just fire. It's full fire. And the harmonies. I need to learn this full song. That one! I edited him into a cat boy a number of months ago. See, it has a much darker vibe. and I am here for it. I think it's coming out in 2023, but the fact that it's coming is all I needed to know. Woo! 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 The art just got me. It just got me so hard that I am so damn excited for that one. Let me get a really quick description of it. Description. Okay, so you guys can actually know what it's about a bit. I know! I feel like, Josh, this might actually be one of the few Otome games that actually could have a good anime. Maybe, because it looks like it's really solid. The quick description from Axis. Surrounded by the sea and black flowers of misfortune, the citizens of Arpeshur, I think, are cursed to die by age 23. In a country possessed by the god of death, one young woman named Ceres seems to hasten the deaths of everyone she meets. Yeah, that sounds familiar. And decides to end her own life. But suddenly a mysterious man called the Watchman of Death appears before her and nothing will be the same. I need this plot. I actually need this plot. I need this so bad. It sounds so good! I say out of all the ones announced, that's probably my top. That's why I had to show it right away. I couldn't even fucking wait. I can't even fucking wait. Okay, hold on. And this one was also announced. It's quite an older game, but I'm just making sure this is for the game, not the anime. That's for the anime. Hold on. This one was one that was highly requested for a very long time. We've got Norn 9. I'm actually not super familiar with Norn 9, surprisingly. But I'll send it to you. What existing property would you most like to see get Otomeified? Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney. Give me a game where I can date Goto and Phoenix and Edgeworth. Bam. Ace Attorney. 100%. 100%. Let me date my lawyer men. Preferably also have, like, Mia as an option. That's even better. The only serious you need in your life is Fauna? I don't know. Wait. Is Fauna... How did I never clue in? That's why she is yandere. It is Ceres, Fauna! Oh my god. Everything with the name Ceres is just cursed. Everything. Even the Hololive member named Ceres is yandere. Anyway, here's the one for Norn 9. Sorry again about the quality. It seems to be the best I can do in this browser for some reason. Hold on, let me see if... I think this upload only has 240p. It's old! This game is getting localized like 10 years after it came out. This is the best I can get, guys. This makes me want Air. I would love the visual novel Air to be localized. The song for this one's really whimsical and beautiful too, which I really like. I don't like the art in this one quite as much, but I've heard the story in this one is really, really good. The anime of this one was supposedly a trash fire, but that's why you play the game. You can tell this one's pretty old just by looking at like the art style too. Because the art style for the faces is a lot different than how faces are drawn these days. It's more rounded. It's a beautiful song though. I think it's by Yanagi Nagi. I'm not sure. Yeah, it is by Nagi Yanagi. Yeah, give us Air and canon in English, please. A lot of older ones. We got plan ads, so I'd say it's possible. The anime was boring as hell. Yeah, that tends to be how anime Otome games go. The anime tends to be really bad. That's why I like to play them. But apparently the game is really good. Norn 9 game description. Let me just get... It's already out in English on PC. I think it's just coming to Switch or something. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a quick description of it. Synopsis. With an old-fashioned town, much like Meiji and Taisho era... No, are we alive? I don't think my internet liked Norn 9. Are we back? Okay. I don't think my internet liked Norn 9. I wasn't sure if I had the right description anyway, so we'll move on from that one, and we're gonna go to the Clissy game. Maybe the internet likes Clissy, right? It won't die if I'm looking up Clissy, yeah? I don't think so. Hold on. Let's find the Clissy game. I can't remember the title for it. Otome game. Oh, there we go. I have the actual trailer for this one, I think, so that'll be fine. Let's watch the Clissy one. Maybe it'll actually survive. Hold on. Yeah, even the internet fell asleep. That one's apparently not going to be the best of the best, but that's fine. Here's one for Radiant Tail, which I'll read the description first this time because it's right there. Tafalia longs for an eventful life and gets her wish when an unusual group calling themselves Circus wander into her inn and press her into service as a producer. A crazy dragon that loves to tickle, a spiky clown that doesn't make you laugh, a water creature who doesn't want to use water magic, an acrobat who doesn't know how to entertain, a drunkard furball, an unmotivated leader, and an amateur producer who just joined. Can this show ever be a success? So it's Disaster Circus, the Otome. And I'm really excited. The graphics in this one are really gorgeous. Like the UI and the character art. I wanted this one for quite a while. I really like the unique character designs in this one. Because they really have fun designs that stand out. Like, you'd see these characters somewhere and you'd instantly recognize them because of all the unique characteristics on each of them, and I really like that. Also, hello, Saku! So beautiful. Alexander, hello! We're not playing Fire Emblem today, though. See, although the characters in this do look like they could be straight out of Fire Emblem, I'm not gonna lie. God, I love him with the mask on. Wait, the furball is it? Oh no. Oh no, the furball's hot. That's kind of awkward. I was thinking that one was the hottest. I didn't know it was the fucking rabbit. That's so awkward. Although the clown though. Do we go full Clissy route or do we go for the furball? I don't know, man. Yeah, the dragon dude. Wait, no, the dragon dude. I think that's the dragon dude. There's two with pink hair. Yeah, the furball was the other guy with pink hair. I think this one is the dragon dude, and he is definitely my favorite. The one with the long pink hair. I want the dragon dude. We'll go for the Dragosi instead, not the Clissy this time. It's also coming in 2023 though, so like we have a really long time to wait for it, but I'm excited. I'm really excited. So I wanted to show those ones off for a moment to you guys. I also want to show you one game that I played before, that is now out. The full version is now out, and I think it has full English voice acting. So I really wanted to show you guys, just in case the trailer is on the eShop. I'm just checking. And I haven't played Trails of Cold Steel, but I heard it's really, really good. I mean, I wanted to play it, but it's one of those games where it's like trying to find time for it. It's really hard. Search. Let me search for the game. Gotta search corpse. least one of you guys started playing it because I played the demo on stream before. It's so good. I'm really excited to see how the full one goes. So this game, make sure I have the audio working. So this game is called Corpse Factory, and they actually did get their Kickstarter for full voice acting. So the full version of Corpse Factory is going to have, well, actually, no, it's out. It already has. I don't know if it's full English voice acting or if it's like some of it. Hi, Clarence. And first time for hello. But this is one of my favorite. Akka, if you ever want to do a collab playing like a chapter of this or something, like fucking hit me up. I love this, and I wouldn't mind playing part of it more. Yeah, I did see your comment. Yeah, it was you. Yeah, it was you that's been playing the full game, isn't it? Thanks for letting me know. I never would have realized it came out. But it is a really interesting indie murder mystery game that's a lot more than it looks like at first on the surface. It's really good. And I'm really curious about the full one. How do you find it so far? Everything is voice acted except in inner monologues. Fuck, that's so good! Coco Gamer, hello! Oh god, is the voice acting good? Because I've looked at the cast list and they have like Anaris Kunodas and some like really good voices in here. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. The art is gorgeous, the music. I wonder if either of the trailers have voice acting. Let's check real quick. I want to hear their English voices. Plot twist, Pam voiced it. If you play the demo, I did. Like, if you play the demo. No, sorry, if you watch the demo. If you watch the demo in my stream. Oh, I missed the voice. Hold on.
Peculiar website lurks in the darkest recesses of the internet. It allows
So
you
did the
to
best of
request
them.
the death of somebody you hate. Somebody you want removed from the surface of the planet.
Oh, I like this actually.
The interesting part? Victims of this website apparently receive a photograph of their own corpse mere hours before their demise.
I like how the voice sounds so uncaring about it.
My name is Noriko, but online, people only know me as Corpse Girl.
God, that's a really, really fitting
Perhaps I'm
spooky
the
voice.
mastermind behind this cursed website, or maybe
She's
I'm
kinda
just
hot,
an
too.
innocent girl. Tokyo has been.
She is not
covered in a
innocent.
blanket of
Fuck me, she is not
darkness.
innocent.
Countless deaths shake the city.
This looks a lot more
even
morbid
more
than
unfortunate souls into
the demo. This looks even darker than the demo.
Better than anyone.
Holy shit.
I know everything about you.
Her voice is so good. So cute.
Self-important.
Oh,
Both you and Corpse Girl.
oh my.
So, we gotta protect you from Corpse Girl, right?
Her voice is very
I
fitting.
don't know where you get your courage. Perhaps I could stand to learn a thing or two from you.
Kill me, please, Corpse Girl, please.
I'll find her. I'll find her. I'll kill her.
Erica Harlesha, that's why it's so good. She sounds like a psychopath.
Join me in cleansing the city of filth.
Please. Ooh. Ooh. That looks really good. You know what I even might do with that one? If I'm not up to streaming it personally, I might end up just playing that one, but like recording it and upload it as unlisted or something for people who want to like. Actually, no, I might do unlisted streams so that it doesn't like fuck up, and I don't have to like be there talking or anything. But just if anyone wants to like hang out while I play it, just the game on the screen, I can just play it unlisted and people can talk in chat because I feel like I can't really commit to like streaming the whole thing. I'd have to sacrifice something else at this point, but I would love to play the whole thing while talking with you guys. So maybe at some point I can do like guerrilla unlisted streams and whoever's online, you can just hang out and chat and like watch me play it and talk a bit. I don't know, because, ooh, that looks so good. I wouldn't want to talk over it anyway. I'd want to listen to the voices. Let's see if this trailer's any different. I wish I could have got a physical copy though. I think you had to get in on the Kickstarter to get a physical copy. The song. This song. Sorry, I need to just listen to this. Is this Emmy Evans? Is this fucking Emmy Evans? Is this Emmy Evans? This might be my favorite game song of all time, like no joke. Evans! Holy shit! There's very few times on stream that something is so good. I'm at a complete loss for words. This is one of them. Lord Francis, thank you for following. Okay. I wonder if I can somehow in October, every day I stream, fit in an hour or two of this and try to complete it in the whole month. And thanks for subscribing as well. I wonder, because I wanted to do a lot of horror games in October. I wonder if instead of trying to do a lot of horror games, if I can do my regular and then add in some variety, but have a bit of this every day I stream. And see if I can get through the game. Because it has full voice acting, so it's not going to take a lot out of me because I don't have to voice act it. And I am fucking in love with this game. Okay, I already really, really enjoyed the demo, and I didn't think it could get any better than the demo because it was already god tier. One second. I'm just making a note to look up the song and loop it after stream. The infamous hello. I'm sorry to everyone who came in during the song. Thank you. Ayatollah, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'm just blown away by that song and visuals. Everything about that. Let's watch it one more time. This time I can interact with it a bit. I literally just I was so in love with everything about this that I just spaced out entirely. The vocals and the lyrics are just so stunning and ethereal. There's such a vibe that I could not stop listening. Jack, hello! Welcome. I swear we're gonna play an Otome game soon. I just am so in love with this that we're gonna watch it one more time. And Scotty, hello. I don't like that term though. Whenever people say, try X game if you want actual horror, there's different types of horror. I find although I have heard Alien Isolation is a really good horror game for the type that I like as well, but what I don't like is gore-fest horror. To me, that is boring as shit. It's like, oh no, someone's bleeding again. But stuff like this that just has a weird vibe that gets to you. Like, the demo was really fucked up. Those of you who watched me play the demo can remember. The plot was really fucking screwed up. Stuff like this is more what I like when it comes to horror. You here for the lewd things? Hello, Indy. We're gonna look at the lewd things after I watch this one more time because I'm so in love with this opening. My absolute dream, if I could choose one musician in the entire world to collaborate with, it would be Emmy Evans, probably. I think I would be able to retire happy from any creative things ever again if I could collaborate with Emmy Evans. I wonder if I can learn this enough. Entice me. No, wrong note. Beautiful step. May your eyes, arms thrill. Yes, I guessed the right note. Oh. The background music's awfully menacing. I know! Torture Fest is fine. It's more like, yeah, that's Corpse Factory. It's less, also hello, Ghost and Im. It's less that I don't like, torture in games. If it's difficult, or if the character's being tortured, that's fine. But there's different types of torture. There's torture like, hi, I'm gonna stab you 1,000,000 times. And then there's torture like, I think the best comparison I can make is Higurashi compared to itself. A lot of you would have seen the original Higurashi. I'm gonna spoil a few things. But I would... Trickstar, hello! I'm sorry, I got distracted by a horror game. So, the thing is, when it comes to horror, what I mean by Gore Fest is more the newer Higurashi, the season where Sadako was ripping out Rika's intestines. To me, that was not mentally gross. That was just visually gross and disgusting. It wasn't interesting. It lasted so long that it's just meant to like disgust you, but it goes so far overboard that you're like, this is boring and I hate it and it's disgusting. Versus scenes in the other game where you had like Shion going and like ripping fingernails off with that machine in torture. It didn't even show the fingernails, but it was so horrifying. It was so horrifying. Just terrifying. Terrifying. And I much prefer the kind that's going to make my brain in suffering. I want my brain to suffer, not my eyeballs. How many gaming systems do you have? Quite a few. Every one of them that was ever made in the Nintendo series, and then some others. No, don't worry, the distraction isn't your fault. I was looking up Otome anyway, and I intended all along to look at Corpse Factory. I just never watched the opening before, so I didn't expect to get so sucked into it. Don't worry, we're going back. We're going back. Oh, there's only 10 files. That kind of sucks. Yeah, the fingernail ripping had me squirming way more than the intestines. The fingernail is fucked. Stuff like that is much more interesting in my opinion. That's the type of horror I'm personally here for. Stuff that's gonna mess me up forever. Trickstar, hello! I want stuff that's gonna mess with my brain and like leave me traumatized just thinking about it. I don't want stuff that I'm just gonna look at in the moment and be like, that was gross. You know? If I want gross, there's enough. I can just go watch like Saw or something. I don't like gore on its own. Gore can be effective, but when something relies on gore, it's not interesting anymore in my opinion.
Hi.
Okay, what am I doing? I don't actually remember. Yeah. Starting the 3rd episode, got it. We'd reached the 3rd episode, and everyone seemed to be getting into the flow of things by this point. Lynn, hello, and I'm sorry. Yeah, I couldn't look at the fingernail scene either. That's the thing, it didn't even show anything and you can't look at it. That's intense. It's so intense. Everyone's been so much more relaxed lately. Life's been good at the share house, so I think today's episode should go smoothly. Yeah. Which means that maybe it won't be a total hopeless today. Oh yeah. Episode 3, Kazoo! Hold on, let me fix one thing. There we go. There we go. Now I can bop properly. I think so. What? Yeah. There's a game that's finally getting released called Scorn. I've heard Scorn is pretty good. People are really excited about it. They seem to be. In terms of actual gameplay, it's not really out yet, but. James Jackson, hello! Woo-woo! Oh, it's the cooking contest! I forgot the boys are gonna be doing some cooking! Is it getting hot in here? Or is the oven not on yet? I hate Count Varley. I really hate Count Varley. Just lurking, all good. Have a good lurk. Cal, hello! Holding out for the Holy Night this winter. Yes! Is anyone else excited about the Witch on the Holy Night? I'm pretty excited. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream that one, but I feel like I would like to at least stream the first couple hours to show you guys like what it's like so you can get a feel for the visual novel to see if you want to play it or not. I want to play so many more visual novels, but actually finishing them is so hard. I might try occasionally playing more, but like have it be like a showcase, like literally telling you at the beginning, hey, I'm only gonna be playing one stream of this to see how far we get so that you can get the vibe. And then play the rest of it off stream. Because I still haven't finished Hashihime either, because I wanted to try to do more of it on stream if I could. But I really want to play Hashihime and like so many others that I've been holding off in case I stream them. It's rough. They're all so good.
Hi, 元気だよ.
I think Halo Infinite's pretty good too. Let's see what they cooked. At least they've got to be skilled in cooking, right? If they literally can't do anything else, they've got to be good at cooking, right? Miss Noja, I know! That's another one that I wish I could get back to. It's really hard though. Because with Noja, it was getting so repetitive that I didn't really think it's something that everyone wanted to keep watching. Because like, it was just me voice acting the same lines over and over again for the most part. But I really enjoyed the Noja streams. I think the Noja stream, that was my first time I did voice acting on stream, wasn't it? I did a Gorilla stream where I played Noja and I voice acted every character. And that's the first time I ever tried voice acting for you guys. It's so much nostalgia. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun voice acting Noja. I still haven't finished it, but it's really fun. That was pretty chill. God, I wish there was like 50 days in 1 week so I could stream everything. It was the first time I tried voice acting on stream. Nice! Nice! That was really scary. I remember being terrified. I was like, okay, people hate on English voice actors so much, right? So I was like, I don't know if everyone's gonna like this or if everyone's gonna tell me I'm like the shittiest of the shitty. Because it doesn't matter if you're good or bad. If you're an English voice actor, everyone hates you. So I was like, I don't know if I can do it on stream. People are gonna be mean. But I did it anyway and it was really fun. I feel like if Witch does well, there is a chance for Tsukihime. Yeah, it was my first collab too, actually. I started Noja solo, but then I collabed with Caitlin Barstow to do voice acting for one of the other ones. We also did Fall Guys in the same stream. That was really fun. I feel like bringing Noja back as a one-off could be really, really fun. If I can get a full cast to voice act everybody. I feel like I'd probably call dibs on the fucking... No, well, I don't know if I'd call dibs on the Orca. Or if I'd call dibs on, the one with blue hair that I kind of voiced like this. Almost like Mercedes, but not quite. I don't know which one I'd want to call dibs on. Because the Orca was also really fun. We'll see. It'd be cool if I could get a full cast. And we could do like... We're not going to be able to finish the game, but it'd be cool if we could do a couple hours voice acting all the characters in Noja again. I don't get the English dub hate either, because a lot of Japanese people actually fucking hate Japanese voice acting. The thing is, I feel like people just don't like voice acting in their own language, Because when you're listening to voice acting in your own language, it's easier to hear the flaws. Japanese voice acting is not objectively better. If you're Japanese, sometimes you can hear like stuff in it that you won't like. Or if you speak any Japanese, sometimes you hear lines that are delivered very cheesy or very bad, similar to in English. It's just if you don't speak Japanese, you can't tell, because you can't understand those inflections quite as much. So it's harder to pick out bad voice acting when you don't understand the language. I feel like that's probably why people hate English so much, because it's mostly English people you hear about that hate English voice acting. Beluga Whale Waifu for the win. She was pretty good. Like, visual novels do take a mind to steal to complete. I'm really slow at them, but I enjoy them a lot. Wait! Hold on, I might have some screenshots to show. I do have a screenshot, actually, to show you from Olympia Soiree, because the art is really beautiful. I have a bunch from it that I took that I was gonna show off and then never did. But I'll show you two that I took last night. There's this one. I was talking to this guy, and I was like, he's like, what have you done since you've been like leaving the mansion and exploring? And I was like, oh, I've been exploring, talking to some people. And then Kuroba comes up and he's like, haven't you done anything sexier? And my character, I kid you not, the MC, dead serious, was like, with like a serious face, not even like laughing or embarrassed or awkward, with like a serious face, was just like, not yet, but someday. MC really said, I'm a virgin, but I'm trying not to be. The whole point of this game is you have to get laid in 1 year. Yes, that is literally the point of this whole game. You have to get laid in 1 year. It's a really political game, though, so I don't plan on playing it on stream. It's a little too political for streaming, I think. It's really good, though, if you like deep lore, and if you don't mind things that are kind of like dystopian. It's quite good. But there is some stuff about it you kind of have to like... Hi, Kenneth Lee! And Osirian, hello! I mostly hate it when we hear English voice acting from someone in Japan. That's true! That can be quite awful. That can be quite poorly done. Sometimes it can be good, though. If the character's supposed to be Japanese but speaking English, if every character's Japanese, you don't want to take that approach, because then it can be a little jarring. Because with a dub, it's like, if it's the native language of every character in the show, then you want it to sound like the native language that you hear it in. But say every character is British and there's one Japanese character. If that Japanese character has a voice actor with a strong accent, that can actually improve the quality. So it just kind of depends. And there's nothing saying no one is saying accents are bad. Sometimes for certain characters, even if it's just in the dub, it can add a lot. Or it can sound really cool. It's just, it depends on like, if you're doing it for the sake of hiring local, or if you're actually getting people that are good at voice acting. Because you can have a heavy accent and still be really good at voice acting. I feel like accents are hated upon for no reason very often. You can still be a very talented performer. Sexy booked in for next week. Exactly! It'll just take a while. Don't stream it. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend streaming it. Sorry, I would not recommend streaming Olympia Soiree. It's up to you. It's up to you. I definitely recommend looking more into the plot before you decide if it's something you want to stream or not, because it is still a little more political. I really like 90s dubs. Oh, thanks for the follow! Anyway, this is my dad. He's not actually my dad, but I decided he's my dad. He's basically my dad, because I don't actually know my dad. And, I think my dad is dead. This isn't even a spoiler. My mom is dead. My whole family is dead. My whole island of people is dead. This is the only guy from my childhood that's not dead. So I've decided he's my dad. I don't think he's my... Well, I don't know. It's never explicitly said that he's my dad by blood, and it's kind of implied that he's not my dad by blood. But he also looks a fucking lot like me, so I'm kind of wondering if he's actually my dad by blood. I don't know. But that's my dad. It's not your dad, but your daddy. I mean, if I find out that we're not blood related, that's possible. I'm pretty sure he's like 30 years older than me, though, but it's fine. See, this line also was, in case you're wondering how dark this can get at times, when you grow old enough, it will be even easier for you to reap the lives of others. Legit line. Hey, Gabe! Oh god, the Resident Evil dub. That's iconic! Oh, man. Best of the worst. Anyway, back to the game. I just wanted to show you guys the screenshot. The Azure Lane did a thing where all the characters' accents to match the countries they are from. See, that's pretty cool, as long as it's not overly heavy or forced. I feel like Italia was a bad example, because Italia kind of turned everyone into stereotypes. I was kind of hoping they'd take a similar approach with Yuri on Ice. Actually, with Yuri on Ice, I was really hoping they might do an international dub and get people from each of the countries. Because if they could have actually had people from all the individual countries voice acting the characters in the dub, I think that would have been absolutely incredible for Yuri on Ice. Wasted opportunity, in my opinion. To not get people from all the countries to voice their own characters. That would have been amazing. But yeah, Olympia Soiree is also just very serious and tragic. Which is why it's not this. I feel like Cupid Parasite has better streaming vibes. I'm pretty sure Ambrosia's not supposed to be that dark, and definitely not that thick. Hey, just throw a bunch of... Oh no, this is like protein powder. Oh no. You can't just make food edible by tossing in a bunch of health food. I feel like if you want something to be really healthy and tasty, you have to be extra careful, not extra lazy. Raoul just stood there with a goofy grin on his face as he stirred his bubbly concoction. I don't want to drink this bubbly concoction. Ryuki snatched the container and poured it down the sink, then turned on the garbage disposal as if to emphasize his disgust. Thank you for the follow! Or for subscribing! Gil is our only hope, yeah. Unless he gets so excited that he messes it up. He's like, oh no. He's not, he just sounded like he cared there. Yeah, at least make something with like avocado that you could spread on your face. If it had all the health food in it, it's probably pretty good for your skin then. Unless it's too greasy, maybe. I guess maybe you don't want avocado in your face then. It's probably quite greasy, huh? Let's check in on Gil. I believe he's working on a really amazing dish right now. Follow me. We are having a cooking competition, Gabe. I guided Peter over to Gil. When he saw me coming, his eyes lit up. Yesterday, he's been working so hard on it. I mean, we've already pretty much established that he's a really good home cook, so I guess, yeah. He said that, but at the same time, he was seasoning a perfectly cut piece of meat and working on another dish at the same time. I don't think I'm gonna train Shaz in magic. I just want to keep her being the class she is so I can zoop around. Golden Ninjago Studios, hello! I don't actually know the name of the final class, and don't say it because it's kind of a spoiler. I will ask though, maybe we can keep the Fire Emblem chatting a bit more to the Fire Emblem streams, just cause I don't mind talking about random stuff here and there, but talking about Fire Emblem a lot during another game is kind of like not the best. It's not the worst, but I feel like it's something that would be more fun to talk about during Fire Emblem, probably. It's been, always has been a cooking show. Aquapazza. I don't actually know what that is. What is Aquapazza? Let me look this up. I don't actually know what this is. pizza. What is this? Italian poached fish. I think there's a little more tomato in this than I would like. But if you make it without tomato or cheese, or maybe that's carrot, not cheese. I can't really tell. Hold on. Food pit. Okay, I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna show you guys all the food that they're making. Cha-cha. Hold on. I'm gonna show you this one first. So this is what Gil is making right now. It's Italian poached fish. I've never had it. So I'm not entirely sure what's in it, but it looks like there's a lot of little tomatoes and stuff. I feel like without the tomato, maybe it could be kind of okay. I don't know. And ambrosia, I actually didn't know what that was either, so I want to look that up real quick. I've never made it. Oh god, I don't like the look of this. I don't like the look of this at all. It's just like whipped cream and yogurt and fruit and marshmallows. I feel like this is just gonna give you diabetes. I don't think I could eat this, man. I have a sweet tooth occasionally for like small things, but I think this would actually kill me. Like I would puke. I would puke trying to eat this. That just looks like, okay, you know how natto has like slimy fermented beans? This kind of just looks like slimy fermented marshmallows. And I would take one look at this and I would like not want to put this in my mouth. And it looks I'm pretty sure it's just that the marshmallows or whipped cream or yogurt or something are melted. But it looks somewhere in between natto and a bowl of like someone just mixed cum with like marshmallows. I don't want this! That's a no. That's a no. That's a no from me. I don't want that fucking ambrosia. I can't even imagine what Raoul did to make his so bad that he like threw it in the garbage. I can't even imagine. Like that's even more frightening. After seeing it, I think I'm even more scared that it was apparently liquid enough that you could even throw it down the sink. For some reason, Gil winked at me as he said that. Is he trying to advertise his cooking skills or something? No, he's just trying to flirt. He's just really fucking awkward. Ollie made a mental note to jot that down later. As I was thinking about that, someone bumped into me from behind. Ooh. What? Is he looking at his phone while cooking? I mean, I guess most people do that with recipes. It's probably pretty normal, actually. This is an attack. This is an attack on some of you guys who have a particularly nasty habit, though. Do any of you guys cook while holding your phones and not wash your fucking hand before cutting vegetables and stuff? Do you know how many germs are on your phone? It's actually the most dirty, filthy thing you own, probably behind your keyboard. Maybe even ahead of your keyboard. I don't know. Keyboard, phone, and money. Keyboard, phone, and money. Don't touch food when you touch your phone without washing your hands, especially if you're gonna serve it to someone else. Like, fucking don't. That's disgusting. That's gross. Owen, are you okay? As I turned around, I saw Owen holding a plate with nothing on it but a single jelly drink. Wait, Owen doesn't know how to cook because the CEO only has jelly drinks. He doesn't know how to fucking cook. That's how dirty it is to hold hands. Yeah, the only thing dirtier than touching stuff is your actual hand. You have to. Wait! Also, did you say hello? I just hacked the system. I figured out how you can hold hands and still be say-so. No dirty. Okay, so first you take. Okay, hold on. This is a big lesson. I gotta go big for this one. It's a big lesson. This is really important. This is how you can wash hands and not be dirty. Okay, so first of all, you've gotta get both people have to get their hands absolutely soaked in soap. Like liquid soap, or they have to put their hands in water and then like rub it all over a bar first. Okay, and then once your hands are all soapy, you hold hands under a running faucet. And any of the filth that gets on your hands from holding hands will immediately be negated by the say-so pureness of the flowing water. It's like contraception for hand holding. It's the way that you can now hold hands without any risk of being pregnante. It's the only way. It's the only way that you can hold hands without being required to have marriage immediately. It's a way to hack the system. It's a way that you can absolutely hack the system and everyone wins. You're welcome. Also, hi, Lind! What a time to commit! Whoops. Also, anyone want to wash hands with Lynn? I'm pretty sure I've washed hands with multiple people in VR chat because of the water physics. So I feel like I've already done this. For your water-based protection, exactly. And what if the water is tainted? You just really have to hope it's not. You just have to really, really hope that the flowing nature of it would negate any taint in the water. You just have to hope so. You can wear gloves, but I feel like if you're really ready to take that next step and be a little more risky, you can remove the gloves, but only under running water. Only under running water.
いえ、私も一応代理として家事をと思いまして。
Hand washing hand holding line across every sink in a McDonald's. Oh god. Just imagine you go into a public McDonald's and you go to the washroom and you pee, and then you go to wash your hands, but at every sink somebody's already there, and they're like, you can only wash your hands if we wash them together. Like we have to wash them at the same time. I think that would be the one exception where I just don't wash my hands and fucking leave. Go to the counter and ask for some of those like disinfectant wipes they used to have instead. Those plastic hand toys? Yeah, for some reason when you said that, I thought you meant like the little like jelly rubber like sticky hands that you like slap on something. I don't know, if you're holding sticky stretchy hands, I feel like that's even more lewd than real hands somehow. You guys know what I mean, right? The sticky hands, you like fling them at something and it sticks to it. I don't know, if you're flinging sticky hands at each other, I feel like that would be even more lewd than actual hands. Just like, because then you'd flick the sticky hands at each other and they'd all get like entangled and intertwined. I don't know, that seems even more lewd somehow to me. That would hold so much power. Walking in on two people hand holding over a sink at McDonald's. That would be so much power. You just walk right back out. Or assert your dominance by going in anyway and peeing. Ruin the moment. Bonus if you're in the men's washroom, because then you can use the urinal to like extra assert dominance. Literally pee in front of them. Owen, you can't just pull a jelly drink on a plate and call it cooking. Well, that's what he's done his whole life. He doesn't know how to do anything else. Also, hold on. I'm gonna grab my other drink. Yeah. Patrick Adams, hello! Yeah, I forgot about the date for Klonoa, actually. I was kind of sad. I would have probably played it on launch if I realized, but I think it is one I probably would have only played for one stream instead of committing to finishing it, so I kind of like missed the date. And now I have other shit that I want to do, so. But it looks really, really good. Aren't you guys playing Klonoa? How is it? I feel like Idolmaster might not get ported to Switch though, because we have it on mobile, but I hope. I just want to play like the older Idolmaster games. I want the older ones that used to have a lot of like Nico Nico memes to be ported onto Switch. That would be really good. Yeah. Okay, let me grab my other drink. Hold on. Oh my god, what happened to my face though? What is happening to my face? It's just like jolt, 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 back and forth. Am I fixed now? I think it's good now. Dum dum dum. Okay. Okay. You got your shipping notification. Nice. You gotta let me know how it is when you play it, bro. I'm excited to hear about it. Mm-hmm. Nice tea.
Eh?
Why does he seem genuinely shocked that you can't just have a jelly drink and call it a meal? The actual shock in his face right now is very concerning. Also, I feel like this could make a very fun thumbnail out of context. If I make something with that. The CEO is even more surprised. He's like, what? I can't just eat that. Chat, we're doing a poll. We're doing a poll on YouTube right now. Is a jelly drink a meal? Yes or no? I'm gonna find out how concerned I should be for all of your well-being. Oh? Owen and Mr. Snail both looked equally surprised. Apparently, they seriously thought this counted as cooking. No. No. You've already beaten them though, nice. Yeah, exactly. How does Owen not know? I feel like Shelby, but Owen? Mr. Snail loves that jelly drink. And his wife probably cooks for him, so he's never had to think about it. I see. He doesn't have a wife to cook for him. He should fucking learn to cook for himself. After getting over that shock, I looked over to see Alan lounging on a nearby couch. Okay, so Alan's not even cooking. Okay. that's concerning. Alan, aren't you going to cook something? That's the whole point of this episode. That's true. Anything to be hungry, a meal if you're hungry enough. But I feel like, by definition, a jelly drink wouldn't really satisfy the hunger at all. They usually don't have a lot of nutrients so much as they have electrolytes. They're good for dehydration. They're not good for feeding. They're good for hydrating. Well, that kind of makes sense though. Because if he's an incubus, he doesn't actually need to cook. He just has sex and that's eating, right? He just eats out literally. So, he doesn't really have to cook. In fact, if an incubus cooks their food, I think I'd be even more concerned. Because at that point, it's not just an incubus. At that point, that's fucking necrophilia. That's a whole other game that I'm not playing right now. So, I feel like it's probably a good thing that Alan doesn't cook. Nope. Does he actually eat food too, though, I wonder? Just like for fun. 50-50 if a jelly drink is a food or not. Holy shit. That is true, though. Alan is kind of a full course, just existing. So you know. He doesn't have to cook because he is the meal. Favorite? 761. I don't think I can do an impression. I'd have to have one of the songs. 765. That's the original group, isn't it? I'm really bad with names. It's like pre-Cinderella Girls, isn't it? I think so. Out of those ones, I really like Ami and Mami. Ami and Mami were always my favorites because I liked the twins. I thought they were pretty cute. I don't think I can do an impression unless I was hearing one of their songs and copying it. But right now I've already wasted enough time not playing. So I'm not gonna do that right now, but definitely Ami and Mommy out of 765. Alan looked directly at the camera and unleashed one of his disgustingly sweet smiles. Yeah, because they'll be in the kitchen cooking! Yeah, any girl that gets close to him might get burned. Because he's not gonna get himself burned, he'll... Okay. Okay. I had a cooking fiasco today. I'll have to take a break so I can go get my camera and take a photo of the destruction. But do you guys want to hear about my cooking fiasco? I almost burned down the warehouse. I'd have to get a photo of the destruction. So you can No, don't worry, it's not as bad as it sounds. It is pretty bad though. I could have died. but it's okay. Because I didn't. I'll have to take a quick break to go take a photo though. Hold on. I'll put on a wait screen and go take a photo. I feel like it's easier to explain if I show you. Hold on. Just hold on. Tell me why create a circle none can break. Why must you let go the life you were bestowed? This I fear I'll never know. I sometimes cry when singing it though. This is one of those times. Harder than the autumn tide, burning brightly hot and white. Kindred severed, never wed. Sorrow, silence, we need and burn. Every step we take echoes in a wake, winding round our fate to forge ahead. Should we lose our way, tired of all this pain? Oh, that's a nice image. That's a nice image. That's a nice image. Okay, this was a good roll. This was a good roll. I got a double science Hades, and I got sparkly as a cowboy scar. I can like feel the steam coming out of my brain right now. Damn it. Okay. I'm jamming so hard to this ASMR. For whom weeps the storm, her tears on our skin. The days of our years gone are souls soaked in sin. These but I kneeled too far forwards and my face went in his crotch. That was not intentional. That wasn't intentional. I fucked up. Wait. Okay, I got the photo. Hold on. I gotta show you guys the photo of the disaster that happened. Let me find it. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Hold on. I'm saving the photo on PC and checking it to make sure it's safe. Oh, what a bad look. Oh, it's painful to look at. Okay. Okay, so I was cooking. I've mentioned this before, I think. I have a rice cooker, right? I don't really use my rice cooker to make rice. I use it to make like everything except rice. I was making soup today. And I took the lid off because the soup was done, and I served it up. And I put the soup down, the lid down somewhere else on the stove, because the rice cooker was on the stove when it was cooking, because there's a fan on the stove and it releases a lot of moisture. So I forgot I'd been cooking something else, and the element had been used. But I didn't turn it off. So that is not it. That's Nux. Why is Nux here? Hold on. Do I have? This is that here? Where is it? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It took me like at least 15 minutes to notice that the rice cooker lid was on an element that was cooking on high heat. That was cooking on high heat for a long time before I noticed. And it's supposed to be a square shape. The whole warehouse smelled like burnt plastic, and like my lungs were not having a good time, man. I had to get an inhaler and like take an N95 and try to figure out what was happening. I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna actually die. What is happening? Like I could not breathe. and then I found the stove, and I found this, and I was like, oh shit. Don't worry. It's safe now. It's safe now. The air, I have some like air purifiers and stuff that I was running, and I opened every window and put on every fan. So we're fine. And somehow the glass didn't get damaged, so it's actually still perfectly usable. It just doesn't quite look right. The soup itself was in a bowl. I was eating it. The soup was fine. I just wrecked the lid. I just wrecked the lid to the rice cooker. But you can see just how much it melted. I've melted things by accident on the stove before, but I think this is the worst I've ever done. Yeah, the soup was fine. The soup wasn't damaged at all. It was just the lid for the rice cooker that I set down on a hot element. The soup was fine. I don't think you should eat the lid in the first place, so I don't think it makes too much of a difference, except that it gave me one big ol' anxiety attack. Because I was like, oh god. What if I do this again and burn the place down? It gave me a big scare. I need to go later on. I don't know how to get it off. Like, I'm gonna need some industrial cleaner or something. Try to scrape the rest of it off the element. There's a big blob of plastic, like, glued on. I had to use all of my strength. I had to use literally all of my strength to pull this off the stove because it was just stuck to it, just like melted and fusing to the stove. That was a disaster. It was so bad. I don't think I'm allowed to make fun of Akka for cooking ever again. At least she didn't almost kill people. Anyway. You burn already. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Also, hi, Golden Newbie. Whoa, fuck that line, damn. It took me a while to catch it. You make me a hot meal, I'll make your body just as hot. Well, I don't think I want my body melted. So I don't... maybe he can make my body like slightly less hot. Slightly less hot than my cooked rice cooker lid. I don't think I want to look like that. I don't think I want my bones to melt like that lid did. So maybe like halfway. What about like 50%? That's true. Akka set herself on fire. I'd say we're pretty even then, so it's fine. I'm allowed to make fun of her again. She set herself on fire. I forgot about that. What? I like cooking though.
Gil seemed surprisingly annoyed by Alan's matter-of-fact question.
I feel like it's more the expectation that girls would cook for him that Gil doesn't like. To be an even split, I feel. Both partners should do like their own even share of the cooking. Hi, Weeb! Oh, what is the poll for? I forgot it's still going. It's... Okay, yes, one! It's... Dude, jelly drinks count as a full meal. Apparently, yes, one. You guys can have your fucking jelly drinks. I'm gonna have my dumplings and soup. And yes, you can make soup in a rice cooker. I forgot to answer earlier. What I do is I put in... this is what I do for my rice cooker soup anyway. It cooks itself while I do other important busy stuff. I put in, I'm not going to say the exact amounts because it'll take a while for me to figure out because I just eyeball it. I put in a bunch of chopped vegetables, and I put in some shallots or green onion, and I put in some garlic, some ginger, some sake. You can use Miriam, but I don't like to use sweeteners. I use a tiny bit of like stevia because it's not like, it's not sugary per se. It won't mess up my blood sugar or anything. And I use a bit of sesame oil, and then at the end I'll add a bunch of miso. A couple minutes before it's over, I'll add not a full meal worth, but like a little bit of soba noodles, but I'll break them extra small. And I'll put in an egg. And just crack an egg into the boiling water and like stir it around, have it break up, and then have like egg drop soup kind of, but with a ton of vegetables, and the flavor is different. It's super healthy and easy, and you don't really have to do much to cook it, so it's pretty good. It's something from killing slimes. Do you guys not know what jelly drinks are? I know you can get them at Japanese convenience stores. I don't really know if you can get them anywhere else. Hold on. Jelly nutrient drink. Like this. Hold on. It's like these things. It's like energy drink kind of. It supplies carbohydrates equivalent to like one rice ball, and it has electrolytes so that you don't get dehydrated. It basically gives you the bare minimum energy that you need to survive during a time. It's not something you should count as a meal. It's like emergency rations. It's literally basically emergency rations. It's not something that you should eat for every meal. You'll die. You'll die. From lack of nutrition. I like Gil's approach here, though. Yes, please let me sit idly on my throne while you do everything. Yes, please.
でもさ、それってエゴじゃない？
That's selfish.
どういう意味だ
Maybe selfish from the girl's point of view. Gil is actually attacking Alan right now. I've never seen Gil angry. Also, hello, Crabs and Michael. They're pretty overpriced outside of Japan, honestly. They do have them in the States. You just have to find them at like a Japanese import grocery store. Then you should be able to find them.
君が良かれと思ってやってる家事ってさ、
That's true though. I feel like an even split is still better. If that's not what she wants, that's one thing. But if you're offering to do all the housework, I feel like that should be, it's fine. You just can't expect. A couple, there are some US brands, nice.
俺はやらせるのが一番だって思ってる。だから尽くしてもらうし、シェアするんだ。
Share herself. What? 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 What is the context of this line? What is the context of this? You need to think about her too. If she wants to serve me, I'm more than happy to let her share herself with me. I pressed the wrong button and forgot what was happening in the story, and it came back to this, and I'm just like, huh? Huh? What did I come back to? Ah, God damn it, Alan. I feel like I'm gonna agree. I'm going to agree with Gil on this one though. Unless even if she offers, it's taking advantage either way if you don't offer to do your equal share. Well, she doesn't like it when he does it. What the fuck? If he wants to do it, I'd be all over that shit. I'd be all over that shit if someone wanted to do my housework for me. Because then I can do the housework I want to instead of feeling obligated to do anything.
正直、洗濯物の扱いは雑だよね。今あんたが着てるその服も本当は
Wait, are you not supposed to dry clothes in direct
やってな
sunlight?
いから若干色が抜けてるし。
I always dry clothes in direct sunlight because I thought that made them dry faster. What? What? Yeah, the context is probably what it seemed. No, Gil is so hurt! Don't hurt my precious wife!
相手の 100% 望む家事なんて誰にもできやしない。それに尽くすのが好きだって女の子。
Girls just like doing this? That is a fucking lie, Alan. I do not like doing housework. Fuck you. The only housework I like doing is cooking, but I mean, if you're gonna take half the cooking, I'm not gonna complain. It does fade colors faster, huh? I didn't know that. I guess we learned. I said hello! But it's faster, exactly. Depends on what you value most, speed or colors.
でも誰だって家事をしてもらったら嬉しいはず。
I would. This is fine. We just decided that we're just gonna marry Gil.
俺はよく料理を食べてもらえて幸せって言ってもらってるよ。そういう喜びの提供も男の役目じゃない？
That is true though. I would like to cook for my husbando, and I would like them to tell me that the food I made is good. Would you guys eat my cooking? I think I'm a good cook. I swear that fried melted rice cooker lid is not the normal type of dish that I make. It's not. I swear. At least Golden Umi would eat my cooking.
でも女の子にばっか負担させるなんて不平等だ。絶対ダメだよ。俺は女の子の立場に立って。
Yeah, I agree. It's not good for the woman to do all the work. No, not at all. You gotta be somewhere in between these two. They're two ends of the extremes. You can't do all the work for someone, but you also can't let them do all the work. You've gotta find like a middle ground. As long as it doesn't include melted plastic. No promises, but like maybe. Maybe. I sometimes get eggshell in it. But that's just extra calcium, right? It's extra crunch. I'm not very good at cracking eggs. I'm a little too strong. I ended up smashing the whole egg. No! No! I would never get weirded out. If you go all out and make a fancy meal for me, I would be in heaven, man. I feel like Ellen is being an ass to Gil right now. Density, hello!
も
Exactly, eggshells is just
女
extra
子が好
crunch.
きな食べ物ランキングの上位5つを作ったつもりだけど。
こんな太りそうな料理が人気なの？
I love fatty
だからみ
foods!
んな偏差値が低いんだよ。
Fatty foods are the yummiest foods. You can fight me. That's a way to trick people who don't like vegetables into eating vegetables. Just like deep fry them or air fry them. Make vegetable fries. Make some good shit. Because if you have oh, thank you, Josh! If you have like really good, also guys, spam the chat on YouTube. Get rid of them, but yeah. I think that the stereotype that girls want to eat low-fat everything is absolute fucking bullshit. Because I'm a girl. And I will eat basically anything if you deep fry it. If you deep fried the rice cooker lid, I might give it a try. If it's deep fried, put it in my mouth. So, fuck Ryuki. I feel like Ryuki would never ever let me eat anything. Because Ryuki would be like, you can't eat that. It'll make you ugly. It'll make your skin break out. And I'll be like, but Ryuki, I want my chips. And he'd be like, no. And he'd take the bag from me. And then I'd dump him. I need to eat my yummy food. Thank you, Ryuki. Fuck off. Mercenary, hello. Deep fried butter. Would I try it? Probably. I wonder if deep fried butter would taste like deep fried avocado. Because I have had deep fried avocado. They're basically the same consistency. Avocado is just deep fried fat. And deep fried butter would be just deep fried fat. I'd give it a try. Especially if it's like that condensed milk that you deep fry, where it's just like a dessert. I would try it. Also, hi, Kenkaku! Get some bread and get some spices. Yeah, we're gonna cook up that rice cooker. I have to hide the evidence. If I get people to eat it, no one will ever see that I did that, right? It's fine.
そうな料理。そんなことないよね。君はこれ。
Absolutely!
Gil was practically pleading with me. I looked at all the food he'd made and decided to respond as his advisor. Well, to be honest, the calorie count does concern me.
Fuck! I actually don't like this. I don't like this part of the game because this is sexist and stupid. I really, really hate that stereotype that like all women are worried about shit like that. Because there's a lot of men that are worried about shit like that, and there's a lot of women that aren't. I hate this stereotype. I hate when people are like, oh yeah, women watch all their calories. No! I hate this! This is a strike against Cupid Parasite. Fuck you! I hate this stereotype. It's one of my least favorite stereotypes. I hate it so much. Especially because I live on fatty food all day. I'm just snacking on fatty food. Don't give me this bullshit! Deep fried butter sounds like a delicacy. Sounds like a delicacy. Exactly, Rianne. Hello. Oh.
You made so much. Even everyone here couldn't finish it all.
That's why you have leftovers. Okay, everyone is just being cruel to Gil right now. Gil was actually winning this contest. Gil was the Chad, and we all decided to treat him like garbage. I hate this scene. We're bullying Gil when he was the one clearly winning here. Exactly, Josh. I watch my calories. I watch them enter my mouth. It's great.
ほら言ったろこんなハイカロリーの食べ物を君のために作ったなんて女の子に言っ
It
てこ
doesn't
ない
put any pressure on her because if it's that fatty or whatever, unless she has a food allergy, she could just eat like a tiny bit of it and save the rest for later.
でも俺はただ喜んでもらいたくて。
That is bad dating advice. Bad dating advice. Don't assume that your partner won't eat fatty foods. You can just ask them what kind of food they want. Assuming that someone won't like a certain type of food just because their gender or even their size or their shape, just assuming someone doesn't like something is bullshit. Ask them about their preferences if you want to cook for them. Make something you know they like.
その気持ちがプレッシャーなんだよゲルはさ自分のテクニックに自信がないから家事して許してもらおうって思ってるんじゃない
Oh no, poor technique. He likes housework but he's bad at it all? Is that how it goes? Hello, barbecue bacon burger. I actually do get bacon on most of my burgers. I don't eat beef burgers, so I don't really do beef or pork. I find they upset my stomach too much, so I can't eat them. But my favorite thing to get at McDonald's, I get like a breaded deep fried chicken, and then I get bacon, but I like up it by 2, so it's like not only double but like triple the bacon, and then get fried onions, and then I triple the lettuce as well. It's a really good burger, quite good burger. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I feel like they're being really cruel to Gil right now. If someone does housework bad but they're trying, you can't just tell them like you suck at it. They're trying. You maybe give them tips on how to improve. But obviously the others are not doing anything. They're like, hey, we're gonna sit back and do nothing while you do all the housework, and then we're gonna bully you that you didn't do good enough. That's just an asshole move. It's an absolute asshole move. I hate this! I hate this so much! It sounds like he's suffering so much too. Gil wants to like cry. I hate this. I'm woman. It's lies. All of it. It's all lies. It's all lies. Does she want a subservient dog or a man that will bring her sweetest dream? Well, I mean, depending on her preferences, couldn't both? Why not both? Why not both? Why not both? Yeah? What's wrong with both? Yeah, this is too much dogpiling on Gil. I don't like this at all. Gil shoots back! You got a big mouth, you must think you're just as big downstairs, huh? Damn, Gil! Gil's going on full out assault now. I didn't think that Gil had this type of, like, comment in him, to be honest. Oh, he's going in for the Gil. I feel like Alan's gonna be like, oh yeah, I want to see. So I feel like this was a bad move. He didn't say want to see. I predicted it. Holy shit. He really said, fine, I'll show you, only if you show me yours. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I changed my mind. I hate the context of the scene, but I like this part. Gil is confident though. Gil has confidence in downstairs. Oh my. I guess Gil is the one that's like secretly packing the heat because he sounds quite confident, guys. Anyone who thought Gil would have been underwhelming, it turns out you might be just a little bit wrong. Huh? Wait, live on TV? Yeah, they're just gonna whip it out and have a dick fight on TV. This is great. We definitely won't get our show banned. Definitely not. As I quickly covered Peter's camera with both hands, I heard the sounds of undressing from behind me. Oh shit! Okay, they're doing it. They're doing it. Gil got balls. See, Gil has more balls than any of us had assumed. Gil, is this actually happening right now? Is this actually happening right now? I am big surprise. I am big surprise. I genuinely did not expect. Hold on. I'll resize myself a bit right now, because I feel like this is more fitting. Here we go. Apparently we're gonna learn about Gil's balls. It's not what I expected today, but here we are. Damn why did he take his shirt off too? I looked him up. I'll tell. If there's ever a time for Apple, it's now. It's now. I'm gone. Goodbye, guys. I'm gone. I didn't even have any caffeine. I'm just gone. I'm just gone.
Otomate.
That fucking quote of all things that could have been said right now. Damn!
せっかく立派なもん持ってるならなおさらそっちで奉仕すりゃいいのに。
Then I guess Gil really is packing the heat. I should use some of this for screenshot shit. This is wild.
俺は女の子とは真摯に向き合いたいんだ。
Gil's really like, I want an actual romance. He's like, I'll please them later. I'll please them later. You know, that's not bad though. That's not a bad approach. That's kind of cute of Gil. He's got all the goods, but he doesn't want to waste them just yet. He wants to make sure that he wants to really take his time and find the right person that doesn't just like him because of his apples. That could be a good thumbnail with the text and everything still in it. What is this game? What is this game?
ちょっと汚いの見せないでくれない？
Ryuki is done. Ryuki is just absolutely done. He's like, guys, dicks out is not fashionable. Dicks out is not fashionable. Dicks in is fashionable.
じゃあ君のは綺麗ってこと？
Oh no, he's gonna bait Ryuki into joining. No! That is creepy! No! Fuck you, Alan! No! Although Ryuki doesn't care. He's like, I don't really care. Ryuki's literally just said, he's like, I don't care though. He's like, how dare you? I don't care though. In the same sentence. I feel like that could also, out of context, make a unique thumbnail. God, this fucking game. I'm gonna replace today's thumbnail with one of those probably. And Shelby is just like, I am done with this whole thing right now. Oh no! They're really, I think I'm gonna lose my job. They're really asking my boss if he can just strip. Oh no! That's even worse out of context! What the fuck? Hold on. I gotta do something, I think. Hold on. Here we go. Acha. Bye. I can't face the stream anymore. I had to run away. Bye, Pem, please. We're done here. Is it safe to come back yet?
たね。
It's not my fault. It's the game. It's the game. It's the game. I didn't do anything. Surprisingly, the title for this stream, I didn't remember where we were, so I just chose a title assuming that lewd shit was gonna happen. And apparently was more correct than I had assumed.
ダウル、俺はも古代ローマの彫刻みたいだね。
He really just spreads his arm out and is like, look at mine! Hi, Alejandro! We're having a dick measuring contest. I did not expect this when I started stream today, but here we are. He's skeptical.
なんとか言ってよ。
っていうか、サイズよりやっぱテクニック
It's not about the size of the boat, it's about the motion of the ocean. I love the script localizers. They made so many of these lines so fucking funny. That wouldn't have been an actual line in Japanese. Like, this would have been a localization choice, but I fucking love this.
アランが見せろって言ったんだろ。
And then he say it was pack and eat. Maybe I just expected him to be even smaller. Mercurius, hello. Maybe Polemi, hello. You see pretty men. Yes, they're having a dick measuring contest. Wait, we haven't seen. Oh wait, no. Alan put his clothes back on. I think we saw Alan. Maybe. This is wow. Unavail, hello.
俺は見せてやろうかって言っただけで、別に見せてほしいなんて一度も言ってないけど。
In other words, my Gil and Alan ship has shipped and sailed because Gil has confirmed that he wanted to see Alan's. Nice. What a turn of events indeed. Yeah, I think we all know what he meant. Alan was baiting this man so hard. Oh no, Lulu, I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry that you rated now of all times. I'm so sorry! Thank you for the raid. I'm so sorry for this abomination that you see on stream. How do I explain this? I want to say it's not what it looks like, but it's kind of exactly what it looks like. So you see, I'm running a reality TV show, and on my reality TV show, we were doing a cooking contest. We were doing a cooking contest episode, and one of the guys started getting insulted, and in order to thank you, Matt Dunn Gaming, for the follow, and everyone else that I missed, thank you. Hi Marla. Okay. The guy without a shirt started getting bullied. And then one guy was like, he was like, oh yeah, you're being bullied, huh? Well, I bet it's because you're not packing heat downstairs or whatever. And he's like, yeah, you want to see the heat that I'm packing downstairs? And he fucking strips naked. And our cooking contest has turned into a dick measuring contest. I'm sorry. I can't even pretend that anything else is happening right now. I literally cannot pretend that anything else is fucking happening. Anyway, let me give you a proper shout out. Thanks so much for the raid and for the highlights video. For my Final Fantasy stream later, I'm gonna be doing a Final Fantasy stream in around 2 hours, and I actually was gonna raid the highlights video. Thank you so much for the thumbnail. I was really surprised. I found that a little while ago and it like made my day. I was gonna raid that video after my Final Fantasy stream. I'm gonna send everyone just make sure that they can give the video a look. Thank you so much for the feature. In the meantime, let me give you a shout out. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. I gotta talk ooh now.
Look at this. We're pro-ing this. We're pro-ing this, guys.
Hold on, let me mute the switch.
Ooh.
There we go.
Okay,
Oh,
that one's a bit of a tricky one.
Puzzle. I like the
Oh,
puzzle.
fucking!
Really bad,
I was getting too cocky.
They're quite fun.
I was getting too bloody
Quite
cocky.
fun.
Okay.
There we go, volume. No, really hard. I always fall off at the end and get really spooky. Okay. I always give way to as an option if you want one. To have one song request. I can do a singing or on kazoo or on an untuned flute. I know everything on this song list enough to give it a try. Oh, it's gone. But I don't, you can request stuff off the list if you want as well. I just can't guarantee that I'll know it. Anything on the list, I guarantee that I know well enough to at least give it a try. But you don't have to send a request if you don't want. You just had a long stream, so make sure to have a good rest if you need one. You're more than welcome to stick around for this chaos if you want. If not, though, it's all good. If not, run while you have your sanity. Run while you have your sanity. I'm just making a note. Real quick, hold on. There we go. Alright, now back to... back to this. Dog Bears, thanks for the follow! Back to the quality content. I'm voice acting it today, too, so you guys get to hear my mommy voice.
ふむサイズというのは男にとって大切なものなのか初めて知ったぞ
No!
見てもらうとし
Okay, fine. Even the fucking producer is stripping. Who is blocking the camera? Are my hands still on the camera, or is this on live TV? I feel like maybe it's on live TV at this point. I can only block so much. Peter, no! Do not take your clothes off. Don't move the camera, or you'll show everything. Just stop moving. We ended the show. We pulled the plug. The broadcast is over. Wow!
中継が切れちゃったぜ。通信状況が悪かったのかな？じゃあ仕方ない。あとまだ15分あるけど、通信状況が復活するまでこのボンバー。
So we get our signal back. In other words, till everyone gets some fucking clothes on. Thank you, Bomber, for saving the day.
いやー、それにしてもみんなからは立派にそれぞれ女の子を大切にする気持ちが伝わってきたね。さすが婚活男子。それで
Everyone is so bad at looking for love in this game. So this game basically, I'm trying to get these 5 guys hooked up and married, but they're all absolutely hopeless and very, very useless. As you can probably tell, this is what happens when we try to get them dates. Okay, I think we're safe for now. I can look again. I think we're safe for now. Oh.
Wow.
We're sending the episode now. They need a lesson. We're just gonna go give them a lecture. Now tune in next week. I'll be continuing the game next week as well if you want more chaos. Bye. That was something. Wait, isn't that my dad? That outline, isn't that my fucking dad? Mari-chan, I'll try to remember that, thank you. This is literally my dad with a voice changer. Did my dad become a VTuber? Damn. He's the best mom though. Kill his best mom. He's still butt naked. Hey guys. The live broadcast has ended, but the arguing was far from over.
ラグナロクみたいだからそういうコンプレックスを隠して女の子が望まないことをしてるからいつまでも失恋パラサイトなんだよ
Oh yeah,
and for those of you who don't know, we're trying to hook up the guy with purple hair His issue is that he only wants to fuck women who already have boyfriends. He's just into NTR. That's it. His whole life. He's like, I'm into NTR. I'm not into normal romance. Only NTR. And then once they're into me, I don't want them anymore. He just wants to constantly NTR everyone. And Gil actually has had a crush on me for 10 years, but he's too shy to admit it. So I'm trying to get him hooked up with someone else, not realizing that I'm the whole problem. And there's some others as well. I'll try to explain them when it shows them. Hey, knock it off, both of you! I thought I slapped them. There's a table bang. Okay, that's a little less intimidating, but he is a true NTR enthusiast. He really is. I slammed my hands on the table and yelled as loud as I could. They finally stopped arguing, although they were still naked. What did I do? Why is he freaking out like this? What? I've been here the whole time, and the show's over in case any of you care. Now please get dressed. He's an actor. He doesn't actually want a girlfriend. He just wants the experience of getting married so he can research it as an actor and be a better actor. He doesn't actually care about being married, like, at all. He's just, yeah, wait, he's a famous actor and he's like, cool, it's my naked body on TV. Raul is so chill. Raul is literally just the chillest person in existence. Luckily for you, I managed to cover the camera, but now I need you all to put your clothes on and sit down! I am lost and I'm mad now. I glared at them as they sheepishly got dressed. Gil looked especially embarrassed, but made an effort to look at me. While he's still, Gil just making eye contact naked. Wait, I just saw, oh no. Gil's going to have to eventually realize that I just saw his dick. I feel like when he realizes that, he's going to be very mortified. The one person that he probably would not want to see it under this circumstance. You're liking the energy here. Vitalia, I'm glad you enjoy the energy here. I love Mondays, because Mondays are MMO and Otome Monday. Thanks for following. I come and play some Otome game Chaos, because I really like dating sims, and I feel like Otome games are very underrated. So I voice act the MC, go through some game, that we have a good laugh. Mostly it's just Pam horny hours. And then, Final Fantasy in the evening. It's a good balance. I do take a break in the middle though. But I like to do both of those back to back on Monday because I feel like it's a very chill way to start the week. Because most people dread Mondays, you know? Monday comes and you're like, fuck, back to work, I hate this, I hate everything. So I try to do 2 of my favorite streams on Monday because then instead of dreading Mondays, it's like my favorite day of the week, you know? And if I can give anyone else a smile on a Monday, that's a good time. Oh no. That's not what your mom thinks. I don't know, man. Gil is like, I'm sorry. Gil looks like a kicked puppy now. He is realizing what he has done. So we've learned today that Gil has anger management issues. Very impulsive when angry. That's a major strike, Gil. Just sit down, Gil. Hi. He did as I asked, and I just folded my arms across my chest and continued to glare at them. Parasite 5, listen up! None of you have any desire to get married, and none of you care about the feelings of the women around you. And he's like, no, he actually doesn't care about my feelings at all. I think he cares about how I perceive him, but he doesn't actually care about me, which is not okay. That's actually really bad. Gil, you always go too far without thinking about the other person. You need to think about her and get some perspective. Admil, have a good night. He's crying. He deserves it this time. Alan, enough with all the one-night stands. Unless you show some desire to get married, we're going to revoke your membership. And no marriage for Gil. Or for Alan. Probably both, though. Oh, God, his voice. I love his voice. sweet dreams implies something though. Very, very much. You know what you mean. You know what you mean, Alan. We all know what that's a euphemism for. Oh yeah. He's really like, I'm sorry for stripping in front of you. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine. It only gave me a caught in 4K by over 100 people moment. Thank you, Gil. Thank you, Gil. I'm doing great. I've woken up significantly in the past 10 minutes, Marie-chan. I've woken up so much in the past 5 minutes. That's not what I'm mad about. I don't care about seeing some naked body. It's just a body, you know. Nah. The heart of the problem here is that you guys have no control. She is back! Chi! I couldn't remember the last time I'd seen Chi. And then all of a sudden, he just appeared out of nowhere. I still think the producer is Chi. The color scheme is similar. And the eyes. Chi? Wait, what is it? My cell phone? Big Boss 506, thanks for the follow! Man, what kind of game did I walk into? You needed something eventful today. I'm sorry, Clarence, I'm sorry. Cupid Parasite is always an adventure. Even the streams where it starts off kind of chill, we think it's gonna be an exception and it'll be chill this day. And then something happens. My phone was on the table, and she was desperately circling around it. I decided to investigate. Huh? There's a flood of comments coming in. Earlier, I'd searched hashtag Parasite House on Instagram and left the app open. Now, I'm staring at a wall full of awful comments. Did I not block the camera? Did I not block the camera? Did they see the dick contest? Damn, that was raunchy. Don't they realize children could have been watching? Who the heck is in charge of Cupid Core anyway? Everyone in the house is super attractive, but they're also dumb as hell. I think I'm done with this show. I just want to see Raoul, but he's not getting any screen time at all. This sucks. My ratings. My ratings. Fine, Gil, you don't need to know. You don't need to know. Hey, why would anybody complaining about all that? I don't know. I don't know. TV Network probably censored the shit out of it. Maybe that's why. They just didn't want it censored. This is really bad. Scrolling through the comments, I saw nothing but negativity. Even Raoul's die-hard fans were upset. Then his agent called. Oh no, his agent! His agent! She's gonna kill me. Hello? This is Boss? Everything is fine. Yes, everything is just peachy. To be fair, I was trying to stop the whole thing. It's not my fault he decided to strip to see if he was built like a Greek statue. It's not my fault. In fact, it caused me more problems than it caused you, probably. I'm very sorry. It was shown. It was absolutely shown. This is fine. Of
course. I really am sorry. I promise nothing like this will happen again.
Yeah, he really did it of his own choice.
She hung up. I glanced over at the Parasite 5. They were still sitting and looking appropriately shamed.
Good. They should be
まあ
ashamed.
その
Even Alan acknowledges he went too far.
大
Good.
人げなかったことはあるんだ
Good.
よ
For once, Alan acknowledged he is being an immature brat. Thank you, Alan. Thank you. I'm glad you've acknowledged. But it still doesn't solve the problem that has happened in the first place. Sunny, thank you for the follow.
いや俺もちょっとカッとなっちゃってごめん確かに
Yeah, yeah. Gil was the one who started stripping.
そうだね
Ryuki didn't really choose to. Someone else ripped his clothes off. But he also says, just like, I don't care, but why? Yeah, Alan No Shame is really shocking. That's some character development for him. Oh yeah, and Ryuki. He won't even acknowledge you as a human unless you're beautiful. If you're not beautiful, he'll spray you in the face with water and then like walk away. Or he'll just give you a hashtag. He won't even give you any words. He'll just give you a hashtag and a hex code for what color you remind him of.
でも押し付けもたまにはいいんじゃない？他人の押し付けがなければこういうご飯
Yeah, real that Raoul, that's the problem. You weren't supposed to try something like this. He's the actor. I think I mentioned all of them now. Huh? Oh, except for the CEO. My boss is also one of them that I'm trying to get hit up. But my boss, he is too embarrassed to admit that he's single because he pretends that he's married with a wife and children. So he has a representative pretending to cover for a mystery person. So we're trying to get him married through a representative, and we don't actually know who the person is. Well, like, my character doesn't know, but I know.
Raoul had slipped out of my own... Raoul out of my own what? Raoul had slipped out of my little lecture and was eating a plate of Gil's food. Excuse me, I wasn't done talking?
Yeah, just like, I'm still going here?
でもちょうどさっきオーブンが鳴ってたしこの料理も出来たてでしょ
That's
食べないと
true!
冷めちゃ
I
って
gotta go
も
get
っ
the
たいない
food.
じゃないか
Wait! Oh wait, no, Raoul made the awful food. Who was using the oven? Oh, that was Gil's food, wasn't it?
Raoul continues to eat, completely unfazed.
Nothing phases this man.
I felt slightly listless seeing him so relaxed, but he had a point. It wouldn't be right to let that cooking go to waste. Oh, fine. Let's eat for now. We can't tackle the comment section on an empty stomach. Nope.
I can barely tackle the comment section, sometimes on a full stomach.
I didn't think it would be good to eat such a caloric meal right now, but fighting commenters means having a hearty meal.
I'll eat all that fish.
Plus, part of me just wants to give in to stress eating.
Oh, that is a mood 24/7.
So, I sat down next to Raoul to join him.
That's true, Alejandro. What child is watching this dating advice dating TV show? I feel like probably children shouldn't be watching anyway.
Gil had been preparing this dish since last night, so naturally it was superb.
Nice.
Afterwards, I don't know what to do right now. After taking a bath and freshening up, I looked at the official Parasite House blog and brainstormed.
How do you quality control after this? You just like don't. You just have to like give up and admit that you're totally, absolutely fucked. I don't think there's anything else you can do.
I thought about going on the defensive, but I couldn't find the right words. If I say the wrong thing, it could cause a scandal. What do I do? PR is best in moments like this, but it's already late at night. Even if I reach out, I can't get a response until tomorrow.
Just make a bigger scandal to hide the little scandal, right? Maybe. Maybe. Worst case scenario, little little Timmy now knows what peak male performance and male bonding looks like. No! No! We are so sued. We are so sued. It's terrifying to let things get away from you, so I don't feel like sleeping. Someone put a cup down next to my laptop. I look up and see Gil standing there, trying to make up for his crimes. Gil literally made corny crimes. Gil literally is guilty of horny crimes today. Out of everyone in this game, I would not have expected Gil to be guilty of horny crimes, but here we are. Yeah, you should be. Thanks. He looks so hurt now. Do you think we should forgive him? I don't know. He entertained me, so maybe. And he was getting dogpiled on. He didn't deserve that shit. I can kind of see why he snapped a little bit. This music's gonna make me cry. He's actually seriously trying to fix this? What is this? This is actually being useful? One of these men is being useful? This is new. Huh?
それ、今日の炎上についてのブログを書いているんだよね。なら、俺が書きたいなって思って。元はといえば俺のせいで炎上したわけだし、俺からの言葉の方が。
He's actually taking responsibility and wants to apologize. That's pretty brave. I mean, we did say Gil has balls. You know what takes even more balls than stripping naked on TV and comparing yours to others? Admitting you made a mistake. Because sometimes admitting that you made a mistake can be really hard. Especially when you're a public figure and you've got to admit to, like, you don't even know how many people could have been upset by something you did. A public apology, I don't think I've ever had to do anything like that. So I can't even imagine how stressful it would be to begin to think like, okay, I need to do this. And the fact that Gil is not even running away from this, like it just happened. And Gil is like, I'm gonna make a public apology, like right now. That is quite impressive. That's a redeeming thing for Gil. He's actually taking responsibility for the situation. Are you sure? Post measuring contest clarity, yeah.
本当はライターを夢見てたから文章を書くのは好きなんだ。
Oh yeah, he's also a good writer, so he'd be the best person to do that. Come to think of it, he did say something about that. While we were in college, Gil often talked about writing down his thoughts and emotions. He's got a lot of practice. Oh god, tough decision time. I'm gonna save. I feel like this one is going to actually have a decent impact on the story. Oh god. Oh god. The reality is, I think maybe we should probably let Gil handle the brunt of it. Because the thing is, it is Gil's fault. Gil is the one who made this situation happen. Gil, if he wants to take responsibility for his own actions, I'm not one to tell him not to. So I think I'm gonna let Gil handle it. Gil should do fine. He's a professional at a magazine. If anyone knows how to write, it's going to be Gil. Well, if you don't mind.
任せて。
Good. Redeem yourself now. Oh, it was the right decision too. Cute. He's proud of looking after it himself. See, Gil is, other than the brief anger management and stripping, Gil is pretty wholesome. Gil's probably the most wholesome of these choices. He just has attachment issues. Really big attachment issues. I don't know if he'd ever get over them if you end up getting Gil's root.
I turned my laptop to Gil, and he started writing the update post with a serious expression.
Oh, now I get to hear him voice it too.
About what happened earlier?
君がせっかく一生懸命番組を
Yeah,
盛り上げよう
Gil's
として
get
くれた
blessed apparently, boy.
台無しにしちゃった
Gil's like winning in all categories except for the anger management problem.
俺さ多分図星だった
I can fix him, it's fine. I can figure this out. We just take him to therapy and he learns how to not have anger management issues. Then Gil is literally perfect. He's the perfect person ever. No shame in getting help. I feel like he'd probably be willing. Because he's acknowledging that he made a mistake. So I feel like he can probably work on himself. I'm not so confident Alan can work on himself.
You're not confident in yourself, Gil?
だってほら大学時代とか結構服装にも無頓着だったし別にモテるわ
We
け
get a real moment from Gil.
I think you actually were.
This is rare, getting a serious moment from this game.
卒業して服とかも見直すようにしたけれど根本的に華やかなラウルやアランたちとは違うって劣等感があって
That's a fair point. Being put next to them would feel kind of awkward. Although Gil kind of has his own charm. He's like dorky, adorable. I will say out of all of them, Gil is the cutest, hands down.
だから余計に腹が立ってあんな風にカッとなっちゃったんだよアランの言葉も正論だったのにさ
I don't think everything he said was right.
No. Then why did I agree with him in the moment? That's disgusting of me.
I wanted to reject the idea that girls only wanted one thing. I also wanted to change his opinion about only needing technique.
Did I really just say size does matter?
Gil seemed to partially agree, so he was quiet.
Oh wait, that was about the cleaning, wasn't it? Not the motion in the ocean talk. Oh, that was the cleaning technique. Oh, don't mind me. I thought we meant a very different technique based on an even earlier conversation today.
I heard the click-clack of the keys as Gil resumed speaking to me.
君はどっちの言い分の方が共感できた
Somewhere in the middle?
What do you mean?
Yeah, this game is a roller coaster of emotions. You go from like almost crying to like almost crying from laughing. I love this game so much.
その君は尽くされたいそれとも尽くしたい
I'm in kind of a mix. Like sometimes I want to be waited on, but sometimes I don't mind doing things for other people. I prefer not to be always one way or the other. If I had to lean a bit more in one direction, though, maybe doing things for me is nice. Yeah, he does make a point. Gil and Alan are pretty much the same boat, going into the program of their own volition. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream.
That's a hard question. If Gil waited on me like he does now, I'd be terrified.
I would love it. Fuck you, game. Don't put words in my mouth.
But I don't necessarily want to wait on others like that either.
That's why you meet somewhere in the middle.
I don't think it's about submission, though. Relationships should be about being equals. I think that's the best way.
支え合う
Because waiting on someone hand and foot means you're just being who the other person wants and not yourself.
That is true! With any relationship, whether it's family, or partners, or friends, you always need to put in an effort to make sure that more than anything, you are yourself. And you're happy with being yourself. In any type of relationship, if you feel like you can't be yourself, you should get out of that relationship. Yeah, you should never be put in a situation where you feel like you aren't enough as you are. Like, there are some exceptions in terms of some things. Like, obviously, if you're having problems, like snapping at people or getting angry, or if you're really anxious, like, anxious itself is not like a rude thing necessarily, but it is something you want to work on for your own sake as well. And if you're angry, you want to work on for other people's sake. Like, you're gonna want to work on yourself, but that's not so much who you are. Who you are is like your personality, what you want to do, your interests. What makes you unique? What makes you you? You don't want to compromise that for anyone. I will disagree, man. You can't give love unless you love yourself, because some people genuinely cannot come to love themselves. And I don't think they should feel like they're unworthy of love just because they can't bring themselves to like themselves. But I do think whatever you personally enjoy, whatever makes you feel happy and makes you you, you shouldn't compromise it for the sake of someone else. Because if that's what makes you you, then it's valid. You're okay. Like, if you're a big fucking weeb, own it. Own it. If someone's like, I'll only date you if you stop being a weeb, well, they're a fucking asshole. You're allowed to be a weeb. Or if you like childish stuff, if you like pink, cute plushies, and your partner's like, that's disgusting and gross, only children like that, you need to throw them away, well, fuck them. You're allowed to like what you like. You are allowed to like what you like. And if you don't want to do some things, you might have to do it anyway, like if it's chores or whatever. But you shouldn't give up things you like just because someone else doesn't like them. And you also shouldn't pretend to like things you don't. Like, obviously, with chores and obligations, you're gonna have to do some things you don't like. But you don't have to pretend you like them or anything, or like take over them completely because the other person's lazy. Like, that's stupid. It's okay to be who you are. That went a lot deeper than I expected, for considering 30 minutes ago we were having a dick contest. Here we are. I don't know what happened here, but here we are. Because waiting on someone hand and foot means you're just being who the other person wants and not yourself. I already read this line. Otherwise, you're just ignoring that person's morals and values. I don't want that. Exactly, I'm Cupid. That's why it came in. It's my job. Mutual appreciation and respect would be my ideal relationship. Exactly. 2T423. Hello. Your name is hard to read, but hello.
そっか。なんだか君らしいね。
君らしい indeed. Gil gave a wan smile and turned his attention back to the laptop. I only heard loud typing noises after that. I drank the herbal tea he made for me while I sat next to him. Maybe it's the tea, maybe it's Gil's presence. But suddenly, I felt all of my worries untangle themselves. It was a serious conversation. I started feeling drowsy and fell asleep right then and there. Aw, that's cute. I am an angel today because I am Cupid, baby. I'm into Gil now too, kind of Alejandro. Shelby was at the top of my list, but you know, Gil just is kind of getting up there now too. Okay, I'm gonna keep going a tiny bit, but I am gonna save now because I might stop very, very soon. If this just wraps it up, I'm gonna keep going. But oh god, there's so many choices already. If this just keeps going, then I'm going to stop. But if there's a quick scene to wrap it up, I want to do that really quick. Okay. Yeah, it feels close to a new chapter. That's why I want to see if it just wraps it up, maybe. I squint my eyes as the sun shines brightly through the window. Everyone has good moments, I know. Huh? When did I fall asleep? The comments! rush out of bed, check them comments. Relatable. I leap up and head straight to the living room and open my laptop. Huh? All the nasty comments have stopped? God, you did not hear my stomach. You did not hear my stomach growl. That's why I'm gonna stop. I'm doing the Manderville quest, the Hildebrand Manderville, the Realm Reborn ones, in an hour and a half. And I gotta make sure I eat first, or we're not gonna hear any Final Fantasy. It'll just be the monster inside my belly. I feel like we don't need to hear that. we don't need to hear that. In a surprising twist, the Instagram hashtag was filled with positive, pleasant messages praising the blog post. They're saying that the post was good. Really good. Because Gail owned it. Speaking of blog posts, Gail wrote it last night. I was too exhausted and dozed off part way through it. Yeah, Hildebrand, after this is gonna be a day. This is a day. I wanted a restful day and it turned into this. It's okay. So, what about the blog post? We need him for PR. He did. He succeeded in stopping the negative comments. That's fucking hard. I open the Parasite House blog and see close to 300 comments. What is this? I thought it would be filled with insults. I scroll through it to see them. Huh? It's mostly positive. I wonder what Gil wrote about, so I scroll through the blog again. But then, the living room door opened.
Ohayo!
Ohayo, Raul! Raul! The nasty comments from last night finally calmed down. What happened? I really like this song in the OST. It's really relaxing. The entire OST in this game is fucking banger. Mr. Snail took out his phone and showed it to me. He already had the original post pulled up. I am taking my time, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna read this in my normal voice because it's by Gil. Good evening. Gil Lovecraft here. I'm the only one they call... I'm the one they call the Lovelorn Parasite. I apologize to everyone who saw my shameful behavior on today's broadcast of Parasite House. After reflecting on my actions, I apologize to Alan for our fight. Yeah, I'm jamming too, man. Ultimately, we decided to respect one another and talk through our disagreement. Did they really? I feel like he's lying now. Honestly, I think it was wrong of me to think my opinion was the only correct one in the first place. Well, that is true, though. Alan and I are two different people from different backgrounds. It's okay that we have different values and ideals. Gil is really covering all grounds here and making them both look good. Gil is, holy shit. Gil has some PR skills. I guess I forgot that and tried to push my own values onto others. That's what caused the fight I wish no one saw. I'm really sorry about that. Holy shit, that's a good apology. From now on, we won't flat out deny one another's opinions. However, we also won't ignore our own feelings either. Literally what I was just talking about. Maybe Gil and Alan are meant for each other if they're willing to do all the hard work to make their relationship succeed. Damn! We'll respect each other and work together to meet in the middle and find different solutions. When complete strangers live together, it's natural that problems will occur. We have to remember that. We are strangers, after all. We should acknowledge that there are people who live by a creed different from our own. Still, that doesn't mean that we should assume the worst of someone new. That is true. Even strangers can find common ground to stand on. That's how I want to live my life. I think connecting like that would make living much more fulfilling. Oh my god, Gil is so wholesome. I am like blushing IRL from this message. This is really cute. Gil Lovecraft. That was deep. Really was deep.
ギルって文章上手なんだ。 いいかい？
そうそう
Talented as fuck.
ギルっていい文章書くんだよね。前に俺のインタビューに来てくれた時もいい感じの記事書いてくれたよ。
Wow, I didn't know that. I reread the post once more and was impressed with it. At the same time, I heard the living room door open.
みんな
He's shy! My heart is just melting for Gil right now. My heart is absolutely melting. He's just looking at the ground. He's like nervous. He's so nervous to walk in.
おはようみんな。
Oh no, even Alan is embarrassed! I've never seen Alan embarrassed. He's usually just trying to fuck me. This is a surprise. I want to marry all of them too. I'll have to wait! This game has a harem ending. It actually does. There actually is one ending. It doesn't have a CG because it's actually a bad ending. You're not supposed to get it, but there is an ending where you can marry everyone. I'm gunning for it. I'm gonna get it. We're gonna get the everyone ending. We're gonna try really hard to get the everyone ending. Wait, did they both come out of the same bedroom? It kind of looks that way. I'm not complaining. Kind of looks that way, doesn't it? I wonder.
Gil and Alan entered the living room, both looking a little sheepish. They then bowed to us simultaneously.
They even practice bowing at the same time. It does, but it's a bad ending. I don't know why it's a bad ending, but I'm curious.
みんな昨日は本当にごめん。
Oh, he's still apologizing.
俺もごめん。ギルに反論したのもみんなを巻き込んだのも。
I still can't believe that he actually apologized.
It's all right.
It is now anyway.
もう終わったことだし、反省すれば
And at least
十分。
gave me a unique raid moment. I'm probably lucky though. I feel like for those of you who are still here from the raid, thank you. I really appreciate that so many of you stuck around despite the absolute chaos that you were thrown into. The thing is, you missed the worst of it. If you're enjoying the chaos from this stream, I do recommend checking out the VOD on YouTube because by the time you guys came in, it was actually a little bit tame. It had calmed down a bit compared to what it was. Just very slightly. The contest near the beginning was even more chaos. Oh boy. Did not expect that on stream.
あ、謝罪はこのブロ
This
グで
never
十分
fails
だ
to be like my favorite game to stream.
ギル、いい文章をありがとう。
I really appreciate all you guys that come and stop by for the Otome game. I know that visual novels aren't everyone's cup of tea, but I really appreciate when you guys enjoy these ones. It means a lot to me that you guys, even if it's something you wouldn't normally look at yourself, take the time to come watch me play it. It means a lot. I never thought when I debuted I'd be streaming Otome. In fact, I thought that I wouldn't. I specifically thought this was a genre I would never be able to stream. And then it kind of just happened. And now it's a weekly thing because you guys have been so supportive about it. It makes me happy. I thought if you guys found out I was like a hardcore Otome fan, you'd like all run away and abandon me. But here we are. Kengago! So that especially means a lot since you're actually playing in Otome now. How have you been enjoying Hakuoki? Is it a fun one to stream? I haven't played that particular one, so I'm curious. But they're really fun to stream, aren't they? They aren't necessarily the best for getting like a high number of viewers, but they're really fun, chill streams. I enjoy them a lot.
で、ごめん。寝坊して朝ごはん作りそびれちゃったな。今作るから。
You don't have to make breakfast, Gil. It's okay. You got a little too into it in part 2. That's the thing, though. Otome games usually start very slow, but then they pick up. This one was rapid fire from the start. But Hakuoki usually starts a little bit slower. At least the one I played did. Just fun to hear a fun story. Yeah! I like sharing these stories with you guys a lot. I really want to find a way. I want to find a way that I can share Corpse Factory with you guys too. I would love to stream Corpse Factory. The problem is I know it's going to be committing to another really long game, but I really want to play Corpse Factory with you guys now. You're not even the target audience. Still, no, but that's the thing. And that's why I really like sharing Otome with a broader audience, because I feel like a lot of people outside of the target audience could enjoy this type of game. They're usually really well written and really fun. Just people won't even give them a chance because they're like, ew, that's for girls. And I'm like, well, actually, anyone can enjoy these games. They're just well written, you know? Same with eroge. Girls can enjoy eroge. I'll fight anyone who says otherwise. Anyone can enjoy dating sims. They're really fun if you get used to them. They just take some getting used to. You saw the harem ending. You can see why it's a bad ending. Oh, okay. From a gameplay perspective. Okay. I still want to get it. I still want to get it. Still waiting for that Otome with rhythm gameplay. Yes! I'm excited for that one to come out. I think it's next year too, isn't it?
いいよ。たまにはその僕が作るから。
I just like visual novels because they're good stories. And really, when it comes down to it, anyone can enjoy a good story. It doesn't matter who it's made for. I feel like each story individually, if you give it a chance, you can really enjoy them. Yeah! Brandon and Edoge are known for making people cry. I can't think of one right now that I played that made me cry. But I know of some that have made a lot of people cry. The problem with me, a lot of the eroge I would play don't get localized, so I end up leaning away from them just because the ones I'm super interested in don't really tend to get localized. Like, I really want to play 11 Eyes, but I don't think 11 Eyes was ever actually localized other than the anime. Hi, Shelby! But I need to stop soon so I can get ready for Hildebrand, so let me jump back into this. Oh, Ryuki's gonna cook. Huh? Ryuki, you're gonna cook? School Days was originally a visual novel, wasn't it? I would try School Days. I think Shiki was streaming School Days at one point. He's blushing! Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Even he's embarrassed. He's like, I'm gonna try to do better too. Wasn't even in the fight and he's trying to do better. All of the guys are trying to do better now. I think that was a wake-up call. This is a big wake-up call, knowing that they all have to do better. I think it's gonna only go uphill from here. Someone had joined the stream knowing nothing about this visual novel. It's been an extremely enjoyable, and now you're invested and interested. I'm glad, Rian. I'm glad you're enjoying it. This is a really fun one to stream. Out of all the visual novels I streamed so far, I think this one's my favorite. At least for streaming. With a slightly embarrassed look on his face, Ryuki headed into the kitchen. It's also just really fun to have a stream where I do mommy voice the whole time. I forgot to make a mommy voice redeem. I'll work on it for Thursday, okay? Are guys blushing a cute thing? Bro, I think it's pretty cute. Gil's post seemed to have moved the other members of the Parasite 5 as much as it had the viewers. At least let me help, Ryuki-kun. If you're wondering why she's giving him an honorific, the rest of the characters aren't actually Japanese. Only Ryuki's Japanese, because this takes place in Lost York. It's Lost York. You should do something about your face. I take it back. This man has learned nothing. I guess he hasn't changed completely. Yeah, no. I made for the bathroom before he could blast me with his usual mist. But still, I turned around to see everyone making breakfast together. Oh, that's so cute! They're learning to work together! My heart! The nutrients wouldn't be the only things that got stripped today.
そうなの? そっちの方が美味しいからいいんだと思ってた。そっか。栄養素か。
Also, hi, Bird Clips! They were as rowdy as ever, but they were being a lot nicer to each other. Amazing, considering how they were on day one. Oh god, they were like ripping each other's heads off. Yeah, the power of anime and friendship! They were all indifferent to each other back then, but now they were actually talking to each other. It was a big step forward. It's cute.
Last night's fight was a big problem at first, but in the end it helped them all grow a little bit. Maybe they'll be alright. By the time this show ends, I'm sure they'll all be ready to find good partners. That was my thought as I headed for the bathroom.
I think it is the end of the chapter, maybe. This is probably a good spot to stop right here. What's that noise? One night after dinner. That looks like a perfect spot to start from scratch. One night after dinner. That's like the continuation statement. Yeah, we're gonna save. We're gonna save. I fucking love the car horn. Can I go back to title and we can have the opening playing while I get some raids ready? Yeah, it's a good stopping point. The OST is really chill. It's my favorite game OST of all time, I think, is Cupid Parasite. Like, in terms of vocal. Because a lot of the songs are vocal. I really like the soundtrack for a lot of other games as well. But this one is very unique. And I like how unique it is. But I'm gonna get some raids ready. Thank you so much to everyone who stopped by. Let me drop my usual links in the descriptions and stuff. I'm gonna do Twitch first because I'm gonna do the raid there first. If you're interested after the stream, be sure to check me out on Twitter, Discord, YouTube. Shoot a follow if you want to come back later because I will be streaming in an hour and 20 minutes. I'm gonna be doing Hildebrand. If you want that notification, make sure to drop a follow on Twitch, just to make sure you don't miss it. And hold on. Hi, Master Ron, hello! I'm gonna be back in an hour and 20 minutes for some Hildebrand if you want to catch it. But otherwise, we got raided by Lulu during Horny Crimes. There was quite literally a dick measuring contest. It was a day. It was a day. But I'm gonna set up the raid on Twitch. Hold on, let me see who's online. We'll be back in an hour and 20 minutes though. Make sure to hit the bell on YouTube. On YouTube, I'm going to raid my waiting room for the stream I'm doing in an hour and 20 minutes. And then at the end of that one tonight, I'm going to raid Lulu's highlights. Because I'll rate it from Final Fantasy so that the people that are like most relevant will probably catch it. Well, for now, I'm going to raid my waiting room on YouTube and on Twitch. Yeah, let me see who I'm going to raid on Twitch. Oh yeah, I forgot. I also have, for those of you who enjoy my music, I did also make a music command that pulls up all my songs, if you want to go take a look. And let's see who I can read. What? 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 Hold on, is this true? Huh? I need to look up if something is true. I might send you guys a false ID. Huh? Huh? What? No, there must be something. Oh my god!
Cupid Parasite.
Oh my god, I'm gonna pause the game because I don't think that's appropriate. To have going on while I mention. I didn't realize I muted myself as well. Yeah, Tsukumo-sana is graduating from Hollow IVN. I think that's the first Hollow IVN graduation, and honestly, Sana was one of my favorites, so I'm really surprised at that. I'm just pulling up the actual letter for that, so, like, I can share that. Hold on. And then I'll send you to False's stream because I think he's talking about it. I muted the game because I feel like it's a little more serious topic. I don't think it's appropriate to have that music playing right now. Hold on. Yeah. Thank you for your continued support of Hololive production. We regret to inform you that on July 31st, that's so soon, Tsukuma-sana will graduate from VTuber group Hololive English Council. We wish to extend our deepest apologies to all fans and related parties for this sudden announcement. We've discussed several times with Tsukuma-sana regarding the direction of her activities. However, as time went on, it became difficult for her to continue her VTuber activities. After much deliberation between both parties, with the deepest regrets, we've decided to honor her request for graduation. If you would like to cancel your current orders for merch, I'm not going to read that section. If you do want to send her some fan mail or anything like that, though, in light of Tsukuma-sana's graduation, we'll be opening an extended period in which fan mail and presents for her will be accepted. In addition, her channel membership and members-only content will continue to be available for 3 months after her graduation. Deadlines for each is as follows. Fan mail must arrive before October 31st, so you better send it really soon, just in case, to make sure you don't forget. Membership and exclusive content is on the same date, it looks like. We express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who supported her activities throughout the past year since the announcement of Hololive English Council. We will continue to support her fully until her graduation. We'd like to ask you for your full unwavering support on this remaining time until the day of her graduation. Yeah, she's had a lot of health issues. I do think that could be part of it as well. I know she also had, she had an issue with her channel near the beginning too, where a lot of views and subs got nerfed for like some stupid reason. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, that was like an anvil. I didn't expect that at all. Holy shit. Yeah. She's the first EN to graduate, but the third to graduate overall, yeah. I think the second to hold a graduation ceremony, though, isn't she? There's technically 4. One of them, I think they ended up graduating before they even... No, 5. There's technically 5. But I think she's the second one to actually graduate, isn't she? But, yeah. I appreciate, James Jackson, that you didn't bring it up in chat. I appreciate that no one brought it up in chat, actually, because that's not really something that would have been appropriate to bring up in chat. I found it on my own, so it's okay. I'm grateful that you guys didn't bring it up during the stream, because honestly, that would have... I probably would have had to stop streaming right away. I don't think I could have kept going. But, yeah. Based on how she words it herself, it might have been health issues and some internal factors. Yeah, we can't really speculate why it is. I think the most that we can do when a VTuber decides to graduate, really, the most... I can imagine how difficult that decision would have been made to come to it. I can imagine how hard that would be. Because you work so hard for something and it means so much to you, to just give it up. It's not a decision that you would make lightly. I feel like the best that we can do in this situation, as a VTuber, I just want to give my 2 cents on how we can do our best to support Sana with the time she has left. What I want to suggest is, 1, respect their decision. Don't go on and on about how heartbroken you are or how sad. It's going to make it harder on them. They're probably equally as heartbroken and sad. Like, don't do that to them. If you're hurt, imagine how hurt they are giving this up. Like, people would not do this for no reason. They would not. And the last thing that she'd want to do is hurt her fans. So, please don't take it as an attack or get hurt. Support her with positive energy the most you can for the time she has left. Don't talk like, oh, I'm gonna miss you when you're gone. Go in her streams. Talk about what's relevant during the stream she's doing right now. Talk about the present. Whatever she's doing right now, celebrate it. Celebrate what she's still doing while she's still here and everything that she has accomplished so far. Don't make this about, I'm gonna be so sad in the future. Please, for her own sake, just celebrate the time that's left with her. Make it easier on her as well. Because this is going to be really hard on her. And exactly, try to bring her the same joy that she brought you. Like, give some fan art, or make some fan art, send some letters, and make it positive. Make it a thank you for what you've done. Because this is going to be a really hard time for her. And really, the best that we can do is all be there for her. We can be there for her and show that we support her decision and that we're grateful for what she's done for us. That's all I'm going to say. Because I just feel like a lot of people end up taking it very poorly and reacting in very unfortunate ways, which probably makes it even harder. Because I saw how a lot of people reacted to Coco's graduation, and I can only imagine how that would have made it so much harder on her. Like people feeling betrayed or crying or angry or threatening. She would not have made that decision lightly. That was probably heartbreaking and something that she thought about for a very long time. And I don't want to see Sana go through the same thing. So this is a favor that I'm asking from all of my PAM employees, because I know that you guys are all pretty nice, chill people. Just treat Sana with the respect she deserves with the time she has left. And don't make this about her being a bad person or anything. Make this about enjoying what time you have left, and when the end does come, send her some letters or fan art or something to thank her for all of her time. I think that's really the best that we can do, because as we're heartbroken, just remember that she is also heartbroken. Let's make this as easy for her as possible. Let's try to make it a smooth transition. Whatever reason she decided for this, we've gotta just trust that she has her reasons. Exactly. She has all the respect. She needs to have all the respect. Yeah. Exactly, Shelby. We need to watch her as if we don't know that she's graduating. For the time left, treat her normally. Just treat her normally. That's really the best thing that we can do. But Lyle, that's exactly how I'm saying not to react, though. Just being like, Sana, why? Or anything like that. It's not our business to know why. It's just our business to understand that she would have come to that decision for her own reasons. And it's probably harder on her than it is on us. So we just need to respect that. And, like, you know, just take a step back. As much as it's really hard for us. And it's okay. If you're a Sana stan and it's really hard on you, it's okay to take a bit of time to kind of, like, I hate to say mourn, because she's not dying or anything. She'll still be around. She just won't be part of Hololive or doing anything. But it's important that you take time to process, I guess. If your Oshi is graduating, you need to take the time to process that grief. But pushing that grief onto them is not the way to do it. If that makes sense. But it's totally okay if you need to step back for a while, or if you need to do things to look after yourself and kind of cope with it. But yeah, she wants to be treated as usual, which is what we need to do. And that's another valid point too, though. You don't just suddenly go crazy because she's leaving. You don't just like support her 10 times more. But if you want to catch her content while she's still doing it, then by all means. But don't support her just because she's leaving. If you watched her anyway, treat her the same. If you've never watched her before, now's your chance to give her like a little bit of a chance and see if you like it. But like, don't make it more awkward than we have to. And yeah, I'm glad it was her decision as well, not forced. It's still hard for the fans, but I feel like the best we can do is probably just exactly that. Treat her like normally. When she's gone, feel free to send her some fan mail or something, though, because, like, it's just a chance to thank her for everything that she's done. But don't, like, go suddenly spam everywhere that Sana is your new Oshi or whatever just because that would be equally as, like, weird. But anyway, I really have to go cook some food. So I'm going to end stream. I'm going to still send everyone on YouTube to my waiting room for the Hildebrand stream. And I'm going to send everyone on Twitch to False ID so that you guys can like talk about the situation a bit more if that's what you want to do. I don't really think I can say any more about it personally. Just, you know, as a VTuber, here and there I've had friends graduate. The thought of like someday, what if that's me, you know, all that shit. It's like, it's hard. It's a really hard topic to think about or discuss as a VTuber. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in that I really want everyone to respect her throughout the whole process, basically. That's the best I can really word it. Yeah. But I'm gonna end for now. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put my links in the YouTube chat as well, of course. And I'll be back in a little bit with some Hildebrand. Hopefully lift our spirits a little bit. Hey, yeah. See you guys. Bye-bye. Hold on. I'm actually not gonna be here for the end screen while I get ready to raid my waiting room. I'm gonna turn my mic off because that hit really hard.